In the big brick building where hockey is played, this is Dallas, home of the Stars. Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emrick, we have a thrilling Western Conference matchup tonight. You look at a map and you realize these teams can be separated by a lot.
Yeah, and mileage, especially teams on the left coast, Doc. But two words come to mind when you think about the Western Conference: big and heavy. That's the Western Conference.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Ben Bishop, the goalie of choice for this contest, and a good choice it is. A huge presence at 6'7", 214, and at 28 finally got a chance to prove his value as a clutch goalie for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Corey Crawford in goal for this game. Has a Stanley Cup to his credit and a lot of patience. He had 5 years in the Blackhawks organization before he became an NHL regular. It's a wonderful night for hockey. Sagan's got the task of winning the opening draw for the Stars. Taves is trying to do the same for the Blackhawks. It's an onside play. Looking from the corner. And the possession taken by Keith. What a hit!
Oh, you gotta love that early hit, Doc. You get to the rink, you want to set a tone for your team if you can, and an early hit is one way to do it.
Not through. Boy, what reaction. He's got it again. Good work by Franson.
Saad's lost that puck in the offensive zone. He stick-handled himself into submission.
Onside. Corralled by Franson. Chicago's in possession now as they move up the wing. Chip to Keith. Good place to shoot from. Still on the move in their own end. Decides he wants the corner. Taken over by Saad. Takes that pass at center ice. Into the end of attack. Lets it go. Lightning in that glove. He takes that point pass. Picked up behind the net. Brings a shot. He covers and holds on. I think it's time we hear from Ray Ferraro.
You look at the rosters of these two teams and there's just nothing to choose from. Oftentimes in a game like this, it's a bounce that'll be the deciding factor.
Okay, Ray, thank you. Clean win on the draw. Dallas plowing on in neutral ice. He throws it there. He's got it. Good quick poke check there. Chicago's lugging it up the wing. No luck getting through. Puck loose. Good quick pass up the wing to Roussel. The dump in and some new defensemen. Looking to Panik.
Let's hope that there's lots more going to happen here other than what we...
Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Feeds the point. Looking for a better lane. Point to Murphy. Still no shot. He scores!
Panik's body position was key to be able to snap this one home.
A lot of times the goaltender feels like his positioning is perfect and he's got the net covered. Guess what? He doesn't.
So he played a while in this period, and finally a goal.
I was hoping, Doc, that we were going to get that first one.
Solid win at center ice. Now what? He's in on an onside play. Loose puck captured by Smith. Oh, and what a tremendous job of keeping the puck alive. Slid back across from one point to the other. Pass attempt to Panik. Moving it now up the wing. It's dumped in. And the pickup. Trying to go to Smith. Directing that one to Hansel. Passing one off now to Ritchie. Slid to Hansel. Puck free, ricocheted off a defender. The Blackhawks carrying it on in neutral ice. Thrown in. And now it's directed to Sagan. Moving it to Ritchie. Lofted in, and more players will come to the bench. Mashed in. Good job, he rubbed him right out.
Good thing the boards are there.
The Stars have it in their own end. He gains the zone. Points it. Lets it go. And off target with that one.
Having a heavy shot like that is great, but you got to hit the net.
Good, solid defense there. Scrum over, puck kicked. In front. Inside the final minute of play. Oh, and he robbed him. Another save.
Amazing reaction.
Pitch to Klingberg. Passes it back to the point. Sends it across the blue line. A broken stick on the ice. And the period comes to a close. Wow, what a finish.
Every playoff game, our team store brings you our item of the game. Stay warm and stylish here at the rink with a scarf tonight priced at just $10. Make sure to stop off at any team store here at the arena. Pick up your special.
Chicago's 1-goal lead came on this play. I want to show it to you one more time as we go to break. Underway in period 2. Pitching this one to Taves. On to Saad. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Trying the probe up the wing. Propelled to Sagan. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Gives it to the point. Laid on to Ben. Loose puck due to the play by Shore. Tremendous pressure. And on to Sagan. Centers it. What a shot. Oh, a close call there.
Well, that's a good scoring chance. He's trying to...
Got that. Tremendous scoring chance. Nice little lead to Sagan. Slides it to Klingberg. Hands over to Sagan. Dishes it back. Back to the point. Great save.
Goalie's looking around the screen to try to find the puck.
Marvelous control. He kept it in. Pass across at the point, and he gets it back. Point to Hamhuis. Snaps it to Sagan. Out at the blue line. And the puck taken hold of by Hamhuis. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. No further that rush. He's got it there. He wants to clear it out. Pitching it to Jamie Benn. Dallas in control of the puck up the wing. A shot. Oh, and it's off the mark.
From that position on the ice, he's got to hit the net. Make the goalie make a save.
The Hawks need to acknowledge their goaltender after one of the better saves you will ever see. Somebody get this guy a steak.
A little under 8 minutes played here in the second. Chicago's got the lead, 1-0. Grabbed, the two centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there. Defender held his ground. The puck is loose. Knocked off the puck. Fantastic shutdown. Chip to Spezza. Simple play, made well, strong defense. Great pad stop. Held there for a face-off coming up next.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
Good job on that face-off, tying the man up. Possession taken up by Ponting. Dumped in. Pressed to the glass. Skate kick out of the scrum. Kicked out of the scrum. Looks ahead to start something. Puck is thrown to Roussel. Good job with the stick. And he dumps it in. Has it back deep. Snapping a pass to Alexiak. Looking to Roussel. And the puck to the bench. Play stopped. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Puck out of play into the bench area, right past Ray Ferraro.
Now, guys love flipping a puck up in the stands when it rolls into the bench like this.
The Stars control at center ice. It's dumped in. Makes that play deep. And it's nabbed by Smith. He's got him against the glass. Puck skipped away. He was knocked down. On free puck now. Thrown in. Lets a shot go. Pass attempt to Smith. And it's pitched back in to get a change. Trying to go to Boma. Mashed in. Walking a thin line near the border there. Good solid defensive play there. Directing that one to Smith. Terrific determination by Seabrook.
1 minute left.
The drama heightens in this final minute of the second period. And it's a good pickup. Passing one off now to Faxa. Dumped in. Nice work by Roussel. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. We've played 2 periods here of a 3-period game. The best part of the day is coming up. Always interesting to look at the shots on goal, and they are interesting here. 6 for the Stars and 4 for Chicago.
To our next game, you'll receive a coupon for a free
Chicago's goaltender may not be superstitious. You might be. S-H-U-T-O-U-T. Through the end of this period anyway, and here's why. More in a moment. Third period about to begin. What did you think of the second?
Dallas has 20 minutes to get back in this hockey game, Doc. They're lucky to still be in this thing. I don't think they're going to be able to come back, but if they do, they have to eliminate their turnovers.
Gets in, looks over his options here. Got it right back. A shot, big point-blank save there.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Gets that one on a cross. That puck's loose, deflected away by Jonathan Taves. Chips it back, sends it back the other way. He scores! Ben!
Jamie Benn's quick flick of the wrist put this puck in from the high slot.
Well, he can't get his pad down quick enough to make this stop. Really good shot, as you mentioned, Eddie. I think that's one he should probably stop.
Chicago's taken that neutral zone faceoff.
14, Jamie Benn.
He knifed it away.
By number 23.
Now it's directed to Klingberg.
17.
Gains the blue line.
2 minutes, 29 seconds.
Good work with the stick. Chicago's in possession and moving up the wing. Lets it go. And they've got it again. And the loose puck taken by Franson. Moving it to Keith. The Blackhawks lug that along up the wing. Pressing on through center ice. Takes it from the boards and looks on. Just missed the net with that one.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Shoots one. Great stick save. Chicago's organizing back in the defensive zone. What a scrum. Rocked and held like a baby. Puck loose. Good defensive positioning there. Right in that catching glove. Good work.
Crawford's bailed this team out again. That's another odd man rush against him. He bails them out.
Good clean win. Good body contact. Gets in. What'll he do? Puts one on. Puck now possessed by Sharp. Didn't get through. Solid work there by Sharp.
Each team has tried to force their will onto the game at various points tonight, but there is no spread in the game. Two evenly matched teams playing a tight game.
And he dumps it in. Puck loose, now picked up. The Stars up the wing lug the puck. It's dumped in. Pitching this one to Panik. Gathered in by Roussel. As that point pass as well. Puck loose, he couldn't get by. Slid to Wingles. Thrown in. Has it in his own end. Fires! That one caught iron. One-timer off the mark.
Sometimes you can be too cute. You're in the middle of the ice. You want to make a perfect shot. He misses the net.
On to Roussel. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Stared him down and made the save. Score! That's 2 unanswered goals.
He kept hacking and whacking until that puck hit the back of the net.
Dallas has scored to go in the lead by 1 now. Let's see what happens before the end of this period. Perhaps they can win. Perhaps it will be overtime. The Hawks control from the neutral zone. Fires a shot. Possession established on the pickup by Saab.
Time of the goal. 15
Takes that pass.
46 seconds.
Taken over again. Knocks it away with the stick. That play went offside.
Bishop's looking around wondering where everybody else is, but he had to make a save on an odd man rush.
They've got the draw. Dallas carrying it up the wing. Goes back deep for it. Pitching it to Anisimov.
Last minute of
Still has control up the wing. Puck lost, knocked to a knee. We are in the last minute of play, and we're almost ashamed to say it's over. Hopefully it's not. Shoots, point blank save.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Puck settled down by Anisimov. He's kept it in. Keeps the pressure on. Chicago's carrying it through center. Gains the zone. The Blackhawks go for broke. Their goalie is pulled. Puck is thrown to Alexiak. Dallas moves with it up the wing. He scores!
That one should put the icing on the cake.
That's a good feeling on the bench. You've locked it up now with the empty netter.
The Stars with a win at center. Dallas looking to head man up the wing. Mashed in. Very important if he can clear this puck out. Good place to shoot from. Too wide. Horn sounds, game over. The Hawks gave it a good effort. They went with 6 attackers. Didn't pay off.
As a coach, you have to decide, when do I pull my goaltender? You don't want to pull it too early. There's still a lot of time to be played, but when you do pull your goaltender, there is that risk of giving up that empty netter.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emmerich saying good night.